Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. TGIF, all that good stuff. Good to be back. Let's see who we got hanging out. Looks like got a pretty good little crowd over here today. LB Sharp's in the house. Good morning, LB. Troy Pritchard says good morning. Welcome back, Dave. Thank you, Troy. Let's see. Paul Stewart says good morning, everyone. Hope I'm feeling better. I tell you, I'm feeling better every day. It's amazing how fast you can heal. It's the hard stuff's pretty much over with. I think now I just got to hurry up and wait because I can't I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for I don't know, another 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. So just to be glad when all that's over with. Let's see, we got Jim Senecola, Middle of Michigan. Drab and cloudy, I guess, or rainy. I can't tell what that icon is. Jesse's here this morning. How you doing, Jesse? Kevin Els is here. Good morning, sir. Mike Reynolds is here. Good to be back, Mike. Let's see. Landis Stute says, good morning, Dave. Really glad to see you up and around. Yeah, and I appreciate all those prayers. Don't think I don't. I needed every one of them, I'm pretty sure. Larry Galt's here. Good morning, Larry. Darren Birds is here. Marcello Balone. Let's see, Darren says, rainy day from Ontario, Canada. Yeah, there's Earl Walker. Says, glad you're back. He starts his chemo back next week. Well, I hope that all goes well, Earl. Best wishes and prayers to you. Clyde CNC is here this morning. How you doing, Clyde? Bet and Jack is glad you're home. Yeah, he was pretty excited. Steve Goronsky. Go slow and be well. Yeah, I ain't moving too fast. A lot better than I was, though. It's like I said, it's amazing how fast the body heals itself. I mean, I still look like crap because I look like I got in a fight with a couple of feral cats and lost or something. But let's see here. Who did I miss here? Wilson Rubottom. Glad you're back. Yep. Thank you, sir. Rob Schuster. How you doing, Rob? Let's see here. Dale Powell. How you doing? Good morning. My favorite solar man right here, Mr. Ballard. There's my buddy Janet. How you doing, Janet? Terry Dobbs. Man, a bunch of folks here today. All right. Jack Painter. Good to see you, Jack. Good to see you. Mary Mallory's here. David Burnett. Good to see you, David. Roger Jett. Thank you, sir. Thomas Graham. Gary Hammett's here. Jan says, looks like I dropped a few pounds. Heck of a way to die. Yeah, I got on the scale this morning. Yeah, not a whole lot. I've lost I don't know, about 6 or 8 pounds, I think, than what I was before I had all this going on. And man, at one point up there, I was so swollen up. I looked like the Michelin man or whatever. But yeah, it's not a good way to diet. I wouldn't recommend it. Roll out wants to know how the plants are doing. Well, I'll tell you, them plants are probably tougher than I am because they were being abused. When all this happened, Friday, April the 16th, that's what I was doing is I was around there trying to put some of this stuff in the garden. And I got 5 of the tomato plants in. And I thought, wow, something's not right. I'm going to have to stop doing this. So all the other stuff was still on that cart. And, didn't get watered like it should. Got out there in the wind and stuff. So, but it's hanging on. I've salvaged some. I'm going to be putting up my green stalk. Probably going to end up doing most of my gardening for this spring on the deck in containers. That's probably going to be an easier way for me to do it where I don't have to go up and down a bunch of steps. So Bill Hoffman's in the house. How you doing, Bill? Paul's here from P&G Woodworks. Good morning, sir. There's my girl, Barbara. She's my nurse, been taking care of me. Lee and Moon. Oh, 314. I was trying to figure out what that means, but yeah, 314. Doc Whitaker. Doug Sisk, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Good to see you on the men. Yep. It's it's kind of weird because I have never broken a bone, never had to do anything. I've never been an inpatient for anything at all. So what a way to break in a hospital stay, I'm telling you. Cook's here. How you doing? And we got a bunch of y'all over there on YouTube. Be sure and hit the thumbs up because that's the most we've had over there watching in a while. Ray Dixon's here. How you doing, Ray? Jim Jones says, hope you can still drink leaded coffee. Yeah, it's that's one of the first things I asked them if there was going to be any kind of restrictions on caffeinated coffee. So and they said, nah, you're good. So Drinking the good stuff this morning. Jay Blakesley, how you doing, buddy? A couple of things I wanted to mention. I know not everybody here is a CNC person. Man, I can't get that tickle out of my throat for nothing. But anyhow, a lot of you are CNC folks, and I want to make sure everybody knows about this. And I mentioned this a while back. My buddy Ralph Bagnall is from Wood Academy. He does stuff on YouTube and Amazon. And anyway, he's putting out a book. I don't know if I can find it over here or not. Okay, he's going to publish a book about CNC, and it's going to be called. I don't know if they've got a title for the book in stone yet, but it's something to the effect like how to pick a beginner CNC, or something to that effect. And anyway, he contacted me probably a few months ago now, and was looking for, he wants to include the Gatton CNC kit in his book. And so, he was looking for people to submit photos of their builds, I think project photos as well. And he sent me something the other day here. Let's see. He says, first, in the choosing a machine section of his book, he's going to be laying out some options for a bunch of different, from really cheap to high dollar stuff. But he says he'll be mentioning the Gatton CNC by name and would like to include a price range and stuff. So I told him, about what that would be. Of course, that's really crazy now because of the material price of lumber right now. But anyway, he also, and I posted this on the Gatton CNC Facebook group. This is the second item that Fox Chapel, that's the publisher, wants to include a gallery of CNC project photos. I have a number, but I'm reaching out to my community and yours to help fill it. I have no idea how many photos we will be using, but if your community is interested, I have set up a page on the website, and it is, CNC Galleries, Wood Academy. There's a link over there in the Facebook group. So if you want to show off your stuff, and I know you guys got a lot of good stuff to show off, go over there and you can, and the reason you have to go over there and submit it, because, if your picture is going to be published in a book, then you have to do a photo release or something. So, but anyway, I thought that'd be a great opportunity for the Gattoneer folks, gals and guys to show off their work and be famous, man. Be in a book. Heck yeah. So, got one thing I did learn while I was in the hospital. My old Galaxy S5 phone. It's not worth a flip. That thing was so old, and just battery would not stay charged. So I got a new phone. So if anybody's wondering why you don't hear from me back, if you send me a text or message of some kind, it's because it'll take me about 3 years to figure out how to work this one. This is I had an S5, and this is a S21. So it tells you how old my old phone was. So still had this couple of days now, still trying to figure out how to can't get text message to work just right. It looks to me like there's 2 or 3 different text message apps that are trying to compete with one another or something, and some of them have ads and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want that. But anyway, I'll get it figured out. Still haven't got the email. I ain't even tried to set that up yet, but I'm slowly trying to come around because it's a lot different than the old one I had. But Wilson says, how to build the perfect CNC. Jim Jones says, I just took blood thinners for a year, then pretty well back to normal. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I'm in a whole lot better shape than I was, even though I just came home last Monday. I'll give you the little Reader's Digest version of the events, but started having shortness of breath, chest pains. I came in, sat down to cool off, and of course, fortunately, my phone was charged up because I had it on the charger. Called 911, and they sent the fire department, EMS type people. They got here first and checked me out a little bit, and then shortly after that, an ambulance came. And so I got inside there, and they checked me out and stuff. And what's weird is it kind of subsided a little bit. And I was actually going to not go to the hospital. But they kept kind of hanging around, and the guy was getting, I guess, some kind of consent forms or whatever you call it, where it says, I'm going to refuse to go to the hospital. And just about time he got that done, it started really hurting. And I said, you know what? I said, I think I've changed my mind. I said, let's go. So they took me to, and I know you guys don't know exactly where I live, but I live here in McDonough, Georgia, in Henry County. And the closest hospital is Piedmont Henry. And it's in Stockbridge, I think, probably 20, 30 minutes away or whatever. So they took me there and got me in there and had to do a heart cath or something like that. And I had I don't know all the details, but one of them was 100% blocked. I think a couple more were 70% blocked or something like that. Anyway, I was pretty well blocked up. Not a lot of good circulation going. So anyway, so they, like I said, did that emergency heart cath thing or whatever, and got it to where at least I wasn't going to croak. But then they knew right away that they were going to have to take me to a different hospital. So, yay, on a Friday afternoon, on Friday traffic here in Atlanta, I get to go to a big hospital in Atlanta. So the other hospital is called Piedmont Atlanta. So Piedmont Henry is the smaller hospital that's in Henry County here, and then Piedmont Atlanta is the one, of course, in Atlanta. But and then the rest was a blur, pretty much. But they fixed me up. I think I think one of the things is, of course, all this, again, all this was happening on the 16th, and the next day was my birthday. So yeehaw, there, But so they decided they weren't going to do, cut into me on my birthday, which I thought that was real nice of them. But anyway, so they did it on, I think, Monday the 19th or something like that. So yeah, so it's only been, like I said, whatever that is, 19, 26, less than 2 weeks since they did all this. And it's just amazing to me how quickly you can recover and get going. So I'm trying to read these things. I can't. Larry says, I hate getting a new phone. I'm up to S10. Yeah. Well, I kept thinking, the thing was slow and all that, had a lot of problems with it. The battery wouldn't stay charged. And but I was okay with that. And like I said, I've had that phone forever. But then when I got up to the hospital and I thought, well, man, every time you try to do something, your battery's dead. So I thought, well, probably should think about it. But ain't no telling how long. It'd probably take me a couple of years to figure out how to work everything on this. I've already been deleting a bunch of stuff off of it because I'm like, I don't do games. I don't do Candy Crush or, that silly crap. So I don't know why they throw that stuff on there. Janet says, glad you went. Didn't find out I had survived mine until 2 weeks after the fact. Yeah. Well, actually, Janet, I had a little bit of an episode exactly a week before on Good Friday. Kind of the same deal, only it wasn't quite as severe. And I just stopped working and came in and, chewed a couple baby aspirin and stuff. And that, it went away. And then I'm like, okay, well, it must have just been heartburn or something. But now that they've told me, they said, yeah, you already had some older damage in there. So no doubt the first one was a week before. And I was just too hard-headed to call them. Yeah, Troy, Atlanta traffic. There's nothing better than riding in the back of an ambulance on a Friday afternoon in Atlanta traffic. Because I kept thinking to myself, my gosh, if I don't die of a heart attack, we ain't gonna make it alive. Just the way this woman's driving. It was fun, I'm telling you. David Pugh, thank you, sir. Let's see. Yes, he said he had a heart attack at 39, didn't know it, went to the doc for constant heartburn about 2 weeks later. Yeah. Yeah. One thing I did learn while I was in the hospital, you know how they always tell you, or they'll ask you, they'll say, give us the pain, how much it hurts on a scale of 1 to 10. Well, I figured out that I've always underestimated the thing. And I don't know whether it's because I have a pretty high threshold for pain or what, but I'd always tell them like 5 or 6 or something. But then it would be really hurting. So I think I learned my lesson there to not to try to underplay it. Just let them know. Let them know it hurts. They'll give you the stuff to fix you up. Yeah. But Mike says if baby aspirin works, it ain't heartburn. Yeah, that makes sense. Ray says, "Am I going to physical therapy?" No, I got enough to do around here to keep me busy. I mean, I have, got limitations. I can't. The biggest thing that's killing me right now is you can't lift over 10 pounds. Well, hell, everything I pick up is over 10 pounds, pretty much. So, but yeah, I'll just be glad when that's that part's over with. I guess about time to get out of here, isn't it? I got a few minutes left. My timer hadn't quite gone off yet. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disagree because the stuff that I have to do around here is probably more challenging than the physical therapy that they. Yeah, I mean, they tell me, well, you need to walk and do this. And I'm like, well, I do that anyway because I got stuff to do. I got, you know, I don't. Doing the physical therapy that they want would be taking a break compared to some of the stuff I need to do. So, heart rehab is a good thing to do if they want you to do it. Now, I do have one of those. I don't know what you call the thing where you suck on it and the thing goes up and you're supposed to hold it and all that. So I don't know what they call that thing. I call it the wheezer because you have to suck in and wheeze to do it. Ed White says had open heart surgery in '98, still kicking. Now in the zipper club. Yeah, I've got. I'm not going to show y'all, but it's. I got my tape measure and measured it right when I got home. It's about 8 inches worth of stuff, but it's healing up good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. I hear you guys, and I appreciate your concern. But like I said, I'm doing fine. Larry says, by the way, I got my left eye done last week, and man, did it help. Righty this Tuesday. All right, good deal. Oh, and by the way, Larry, somewhere over here, I don't know where I put it. Anyway, I got a good, nice, here it is. Got a nice card from Larry. So thank you for that. Clyde wants to know if the colors are any better. Hi, Marcia. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, I think we're just about out of time. My sidekick Jack is right down here. And we're gonna go try to set up that green stalk. It's gonna take forever because I have to do one little scoop of dirt at a time. I can't pick up, like I said, I can't pick up more than 10 pounds. And of course, right before all this happened, when I was ordering the bags of soil and all this stuff, you get the best deal when you order the big bags. So that's what I've got. But I got Barbara's moved the bags into position for me where all I can do is cut them open and take a little scoop at a time and not have to lift anything more than a few pounds. So looking forward to getting that going, get some of these plants in the ground or in some dirt before they quit. But Still hopeful to have some fresh vegetables later on this year. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for hanging with me this morning. We will probably be back Monday. No reason not to do the coffee sessions thing, because I can either sit in there in the chair and drink coffee, or I can sit right here and drink coffee. So probably be here Monday. So if y'all ain't doing that, come back and join me. All right, everybody have a good weekend. Have a great Friday, and we will see y'all later.